Hi, this is Tin from Tech Rudranshi and today we will see auto search. So let's see a quick demo and then we will write a code to make this auto search bar. Whatever you will type, some results will populate like this. I'm typing SA, so it's a populate some user's name related to SA. And this is another example. The same thing I am using. I will put the same code in my site here also. So whatever you will type in a search bar, it will populate the result of uh, Java, and it's populate some results related to a Java. And when we click one of them, it's redirect to me another page, which is a particular ID and particular post and particular video tutorial. So the same thing we will do in this tutorial. And this is also another example. Whatever you will type it here, it will populate some results, and when we click it will redirect to another one. So it's pretty simple, and we will make those things. So these are the users name. When we click this users, we can get all the data like email, username, first name, last name, related to this Maureen 41, this user. So this thing we will do using typeahead.js. So let's create a project and understand and build this awesome functionality. So these are the users in a databases we are getting, and we are populating in a search bar. Okay, so kr and some results related to kr. uh, okay. So simple. So let's create a new project. I'm using netbean, and you can create inside a htdoc. I'm creating a php project, a new project, php application, next. And here you can give your project name. I'm giving test project, and finish. It will automatically create some file like index.php. Just remove the comments and php tag, and here you can put your page title, auto search, and then create a div and give to IDs. A class is container, and inside I'm creating a form for search. Method is get id search form, and input type text, and its id is users. It's important. In placeholder search users, and you can search anything. Input type submit, and you can uh, input type button and its value search, and it's and run the project. So your html look like input type text and search button. Whatever you are typing, it's not working at, because we didn't put a jQuery, javascript, css, anything. We don't putting it here, and here it's not working like that. So just write a code to make it run. Uh, so we will create a new file, which is a js file, and you can give any name to this js file. I am giving a global.js. Just type it global.js. So here is my global.js file. Here I will write a code for auto search. Let's go on index.php and include that js file, global.js script, and script text should be close src, and global.js, and its type is text javascript. Simple. So it requires a jQuery, so I'm using jQuery CD, and I will give a link in the video descriptions to download jQuery, and you can directly link using CDN, content delivery network. And I'm using 2.2.4, and let's copy and paste it here. Oh, let's copy and paste it here, and let's remove unnecessary code here. Let's remove. Right, so we have added jQuery, and also we need a type a header.js. I will give you a link in a video description so you can download. So this is the code of a type ahead.js. Let's save it in your computer, in your local computer. It has a MIT license, and save. Let's go to this file and copy and paste inside our project. So let's copy, Control C for copy, and go back to our project XAMPP st.doc, and here is my project test project, and you can paste, copy and paste it here. Global and index.php, two files, global and index, and paste that file type ahead.js. Let's remove bundle. Type ahead is a nice name. Now we need to link this js file inside our index.php. So script tag src type ahead.js, and its type is text javascript. So three files we have added of js inside index.php, and now we need to write a code inside a global.js to make a um, search. So document.ready function, this is jQuery, and we are creating a variable which is users, and not a, this is the object of the blood owned. Users is the object of the blood owned, and inside we are putting some properties, data tokenizer, and blood owned dot tokenizer dot object tokenizer dot obj object dot white space, and inside single quotation we will put its id of input type text, and put some other properties it here. Query tokenizer, and query tokenizer is blood owned blood owned dot tokenizer dot white space, and remote is, this is the file where we will get the data users.php. This is, we need to create this file, this new this is the php file we will create, users.php, and here we will write code. First we need to set the content type. So content type we need to json content type, application, and json. We need json type of a data. So if it's not set, our query result means you are not typing anything, means your input type text field is empty. Query, it's empty, it's exist, and stop your script, it will not show any result. So just json encode, it will return a null value, and put it exist, exit. And if it is okay, what it means you are typing something inside a input type text, we will get some results from database. So first we need to connect to our database, connect to the database. So I am using a PDO connection. This is also object oriented thing in MySQL I. So new PDO, MySQL host is localhost semicolon db name, and we don't have a db name. So first we need to create a database name inside a php myadmin. Click to new, and here we will create a new database. You can type any name. This test, okay, search test, and continue. So this is just copy this name and paste it here, and next parameter is the username, and last is the password. So we don't have a password of our db, and db.prepare. inside we will write a query to get the data from users table, from table db table. So table we don't have. Okay, select id username from user. This table we don't have inside a database, so first we need to create. Just click on new users, go, and it has a two fields. You can put many: email id, first name, last name, mobile number, lots of things you can get, right? So it's auto increment. And just type a next field is username. Okay, and its data type is the text and WhatsApp, whatever you want, and save it. So we have a table of user. We are getting all the username and id from users, where username like query, which is just copy whatever you will type inside the input type, input from input, and then execute and get all the data. So just replace the query selector inside a pdo, right? So this is the query, and inside a query it will replace whatever you will type from input type text from input, right? So this query and percent sign, and just it's just echo json encode, json underscore encode, and users fetch all, and semicolon. So simple. And then go back to global.js and just initialize this users dot initialize, and then we will write some more properties. Just copy this username, input type, it's a username, and type ahead. This is called the method type ahead, and put some properties, which is hint is true, highlight is true, right? And minimum length means you are typing 2 characters, it will show the hint. If you type 3 4 5, it's depend on you, right? I'm putting 2 means 2 characters you will type, and then put some more properties it here. So its name is users you can put, and display key is important. Username, this username is same to a database username, and and source is users dot tt adapter. Display key username is same as db table field name, which is this username, right? And when you search it should work. Let's type okay, because we don't have any users inside a table, right? So I have a table which has a lots of users. I'm deleting this one, and I will import this table inside this database. So this is the typeahead.sql, right? I will give you a link to download this typeahead.sql file, and you can download a whole project, right? So this is the users, and in this table we have a lots of users, and when we type it here it should work. So it's working fine, it's cool. Whatever you are typing, maybe just type 2 letters and it will show you a hint, means lots of auto populated users. So that's pretty cool, and it's working. Okay, whatever you are typing it here, just I'm checking it's working or not. ty, right? Tariq, turquote, and tariq, and lots of things. So it's not. We will add some styles it like this. So we need to create a style.css. So let's create a new file, style.css, style style.css. So this is a style. We will put some style sheet. So already I have a style code of so let's link first link that style.csn, type is text, css, and related to style sheet, and just come back it here, and you can see. And already I have a style.css file, so we will copy and paste. I will also give you a link to download that file also. So this is the style.css. Let's open inside code editor. Let's copy, let's open in code editor, and here is the code. Let's copy and paste it here to style our search bar with auto populated data. So this is the search form, its width is 600 pixel, and this is the input field text, which is this one. Its minimum width is 430 pixel, and its property, and its autofocus, it's a none, and this is the submit button, and this is the submit button, and rest of the thing is um, for the auto populated data. This is the css tt drop down menu, tt drop down menu, tt suggestion, tt suggestion, tt means the Twitter, and when you refresh it will looks like this. So cool. Type, so it's working fine. When you click, it's not redirect, and when you click one of them, it's not redirect like this. When you click, and when you click, it will redirect to this user, and we can get all the data, email, mobile number, first name, to this user, write a query. So this thing we will also do. So simple. So inside the global.js we will create a one more, let's copy the users id of the users input field, and on when we select and when we click, uh, type ahead dot selected, when we click that result it will perform some actions. So event and selection, so selection is console.log, and put it selection, just copy and paste, and when you just inspect it and just go to console and type sorry, just type ty, when click one of them you can see username, and type is Tyrell Jacobs, which is this one, and we need this username, which is this username. So just selection dot username, so just just type ma, let's click Maureen, so it will give a Maureen name of the user, so Morium 44. So it's giving a particular username of you when you click the particular user. So we will send this username to PHP using jQuery Ajax. So let's see how we can do that. Let's comment first. So $Ajax, inside a curly bracket put it semicolon and hit enter, and we will put some properties here. Type, its type is post, and its URL is data.php. This file is not inside the project, so let's first create data.php, and let's remove this one and go back global.js, and it's data. So username, this username we will send, this is the username we will send to data.php, and when it's a success please send, it will return, it will give a response. So console.log and response semicolon. So control s and go back, go to data.php here, and put if if condition, if is set $_post, because we have used the post method it here, right, and this is the username, and here just username equals to this, is just copy and paste it here, and just we can get all the info about this user, right. We can write a query, from a db. So let's echo, let's again redirect to search, again redirect to this php file. So search.php user and this username, So let's create a search.php new file and search.php next, and search.php. Okay, Maureen, and you can see search.php user Maureen 41.41, right? So let's go to okay, let's redirect inside a JavaScript. So window.location.href, whatever response you are giving, so response, because this is the URL of our search result. So let's get that user using get method, because the variable inside a URL. So $get and username, and username equals to $get and you can get all the records of this user, whatever you are selecting, and whatever ID and whatever post, and you can get anything from this result from database. You can write a query. I am not writing query it here, right? So let's for understanding, just let's echo it username semicolon. As whenever you will click, it will give username. This is macro 76, so it's working fine, and you can try to get all the data of this user. When you find and click and select that, you can get all the data to this user. So today we have seen auto search. If you like, uh, you can subscribe my channel, and you can share with your friends and family, uh, right? So I want to show you one more time. Same thing I have put inside my website, it here. It's a pretty cool thing, and it gives a nice effect to your website, and user will attract. So thanks for watching. Bye, take care.